Thank you so much for joining me. Right here, we're going to start with a really stretched out bun that I wore for work. And because of this, I am gonna do an overnight styling that sets my hair into some curls. It takes me maybe 20 minutes to get this done. I'm showing you here all my bobby pins because I'm going to use them on the top section. Then I show you a clip and my headband that has a stretchy bit in the back. You can use whatever refreshing spray you want. Water works. If your hair has some product in it, then yeah, water is best. But mine didn't have very much at all because the day before this, I had just washed my hair and left some conditioner in. I'm spraying my whole bottom section with my refreshing spray from Jessie Curl. It has a little bit of glycerin, which was a mistake on my part to use when it's super dry out, but it worked out well enough. I'm trying to leave out the tiny curls that frame my face, but I eventually get them tangled up. I grab about an inch section and wrap it around the headband twice, then add more hair to that section. Wet it if it doesn't feel like it has any moisture in it, and then wrap twice and add more hair. Right here I'm sliding the headband so that I don't run out of headband by the end of this. My hair is pretty long, it gets down to my tailbone. So I wrap twice and then add a little bit more hair. I'm doing about an inch to 2 inches at a time. If I do really large sections, those areas tend to look a lot more wavy than curly. And for it to last a little bit longer, I like to make it curlier. I'm making sure that the other section is also moist because it feels a little bit dry. I want it to feel like it has some moisture in it. Right here, I'm going around the same direction. I'm not gonna start from the right and meet at the back because I'm following the pattern of my natural curl and it all curls towards the right. So my left side curls away from my face and my right side curls towards my face. And right here, I've picked up everything and now I'm just ending it by wrapping whatever is left. It ends up tightest in this area. And then I grab a bobby pin and slide it into the loops. Grab another one and slide it on the back of that. Adjust the headband if I need to. And this is what we've got. Then we work on the top section. I do not add the top section into the headband because it would leave a dent and it would not give me a lot of volume. And I find that this blends the best for what I want it to look like. Sorry that my light turns off. It has a timer on it. So I start at the back, grab my bobby pin and wrap it around. Right here I'm not wetting my hair because I'm just going to wet it as a cluster after it's all pinned. I wrap it around 2 fingers and then pin that loop with a bobby pin or 2, depending on how thick it is, on how loose it feels, or if it's by the side of my face where I sleep. I sleep on my right side. If it's on that side, I usually double pin it just to make sure that it's secure through the night. Sorry if this is out of frame. I do end up moving the camera a little bit up. I'm not sectioning my hair in any sort of way. I'm just grabbing 2 inches or an inch of hair, wrapping it around 2 fingers, and pinning the loop. I make sure that the loop is standing up. I don't lay it down on its side. I don't know if that makes sense. This way I get more volume when I take it out. I try and comb through just to make sure that it won't be a little bit wonky. But I don't really brush my hair when doing this. Right here, I'm doing all of this bigger section away from my face because it's the most flattering in my case, and this is what my hair does. It just curls away from my face on this side. Now I move on to the other side and I start to curl towards my face, or wrap towards my face. If any of my ends are sticking up straight, I try and loop them and pin them, even if the loop has to stay on the top, and pin the top of the loop. This way I make sure that my ends won't look straight, and I'll have to re-pin those sections in the morning. This might be the most time-consuming part of this method, but you can actually skip it and just put all of your hair into the headband. I suggest you try it first in a day that you don't need your hair to look perfect, and then try it by pinning it this way if it doesn't work out. I slept with my satin cap because I knew that I'd be moving a lot at night, so now I move on to taking out the loops. It looks like it was rough just because the video is very fast, but try your best to not take out any of your hairs. And then after the first loop or the last loop, it's way easier to just unloop everything or unwrap everything, as you can see right here. Alright, we take it off. I split it in half, shake it out a little bit, and start separating the clumps, because they do tend to be quite ringlety sometimes. After I separate them, I twist them around my finger just to make sure that the hairs are still aligned. Now we move into the pinned sections. I'm just letting them down right now, and I'll eventually separate them the same as the bottom. I don't know if you can see, it's a lot looser than everything that was inside of the headband, but this is what my hair does. The top sections are just looser. The only true ringlets I've got are by my ears and at the nape of my neck. And after this, I shake it out, separate it, make it fall where it needs to fall, and walk out the door. I'm pretty much finished. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you next week, because I'm posting once a week now. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Thank you.